Awaken the warrior within you. Dare to transform your destiny. Stop looking for happiness where you lost it. Those with difficult pasts often build bright futures. If you don't create your own life plan, you'll likely follow someone else's, which may not suit you. Silent forgiveness and cutting ties can be a way to protect yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't cling to the past, even if it was beautiful, as it belongs to yesterday. Stop being constantly available for those who are only there when it suits them. Time is precious, but even more so is who you spend it with. One day, you'll look back and laugh at what you left behind. Don't harm others to feel better, and don't sacrifice yourself to heal them. Learn to respect yourself. If you don't, no one else will. The true reward of work lies in who you become through it, not just what you gain. Clocks tell time, but it's time that shapes our lives. Healing doesn't mean wounds never existed, but rather that they no longer control your life. Admitting you're not where you want to be is the starting point for change. Seek what you love, otherwise, you'll settle for what you have. Learning never stops. You must be determined to live fully. Pain must be welcomed to learn, but don't let it settle. If a path has no obstacles, it probably leads nowhere. Obstacles are not barriers. They are opportunities to advance. Choosing ease won't lead to a truly fulfilling life. To grow, step out of your comfort zone. It's your own path, and only you can walk it. Others can accompany you, but no one can walk for you. Your worth doesn't depend on whether some see it. Difficulties are the price of progress. Be patient and strong. One day this pain will serve you. If you don't live for yourself, others will live for you. Being deceived and fearful can suffocate you, but being honest with yourself and taking responsibility liberates you. Face your problems. They're never as big as you think. No one is unhappier than those who have never faced difficulties, for they don't know what they are capable of. Change the person you see in the mirror, and your world will change. You can spend your life setting limits or choose to transcend them. You can achieve great things simply by being the one who persists to the end. Just because you don't like a chapter in your life doesn't mean you won't enjoy the whole book. Like a tree, shed the dead leaves. What you fear most to do is often what you need most. One of life's greatest lessons is that we heal at the speed of our forgiveness. True strength lies in the ability to walk away from evil, even more than making the right choice. Superficial people believe in luck, while strong ones believe in cause and effect. You will never be alone if you enjoy your own company. Suffering often stems from clinging to what could or should have been. What hurt you may not be your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. Closing certain doors isn't arrogance. It's a necessity to move forward. What you truly possess goes far beyond material things. Much suffering comes from taking every thought for truth. It's time to stop looking back and move on. Every success begins with a first step, no matter how small. Don't waste your life trying to please everyone. The ideal life isn't without sadness, but one where pain contributes to our evolution. Today's sacrifice is tomorrow's improvement. Pain is just a message that something needs fixing in your life. Following a pre-marked path is easy, but creating your own can be painful, yet it opens new doors. Remember that neither success nor failure is final. Even if you've experienced injustice, the depth of your pain often reflects the height of your future possibilities. Sometimes, you may feel guilty for distancing yourself from unchanged friends, but it's the price of growth. The world won't be kinder to you because you're a good person. Good people often suffer the most. True courage is smiling in the face of difficulties, drawing strength from adversity, and becoming wiser through reflection. If someone's actions don't match their words, walk away. Sometimes, the fear of losing someone is more painful than their actual departure. Every success is marked by a courageous choice. Your life becomes peaceful when you transform your anger toward those who hurt you into understanding their own suffering. You must move forward and chart your own course, as no path will already be laid out for you. The greatest gift you can give yourself is to free yourself from others' opinions. Don't fear disappointing. Live the life that suits you. If you truly want to live, you'll attract like-minded people. Sometimes, even if you're right, it's impossible to agree with everyone. Change can be scary, as it's often easier to accept known difficulties than to venture into the unknown. Don't be afraid to act alone. Waiting for others might make you miss beautiful opportunities. Instead of trying to change others, transform yourself or your environment, or both. Never give up on your deepest desires. Those who dream big often possess more strength than those who hold all the information. One day, you'll realize that no one has power over your life unless you give it to them. The value of your life directly depends on the responsibility you are willing to take. Seek first to understand before wanting to be understood. The strongest souls are forged in suffering, and the deepest characters bear scars. If you don't learn to be resilient, life will become increasingly difficult. You must always aim to surpass yourself, and not cling to one person, even the most loved, as that could become a prison. Success lies in the ability to acknowledge your mistakes without hiding them. Your life will improve as soon as you prioritize your health. The less seriously you take yourself, the more happiness you'll find. The energy spent complaining could be better used to take action and provoke change. When you take responsibility, you stop seeing yourself as a victim. Enjoy what you can and don't fight against what's out of your control. Accept every moment as if it were chosen by you. Make it an ally, and your life will change radically. Sometimes, letting go is more powerful than fighting or holding on to what no longer suits you. What is familiar isn't necessarily where you should be. Every obstacle approached with love can become an opportunity for a more beautiful life. As you evolve, you may find disappointment in others. To avoid this, be demanding of yourself and tolerant of others. What lies behind us and before us is nothing compared to what lies within us. Don't rely on others to do what's right. People often act based on their own interests. The memory of happiness can sometimes hinder present happiness. There is often a gap between knowing what's better and acting accordingly. Prioritize your mental health over adapting to toxic environments. If you can't impose your own rules on life, then you must accept the ones it offers you. The more you step back, the clearer you see the entire situation. The best service you can do for society is to take care of yourself first. Even if you've been mistreated or abandoned, don't become bitter or cruel toward others. You can't force others to love you as you love them. The regret of prioritizing those who don't value you is painful. After weathering the storm, you won't be the same person. What matters is looking to the future. Every lesson must be lived to be understood, and before starting a new chapter, you must close the old one. Nothing is irreplaceable, and habit isn't a necessity. No matter how many people surround you, you are always alone with yourself. It's up to you to rise and keep moving forward. When you move through darkness, you only see what your headlights illuminate, but that's enough to progress. In the end, everything will be all right, and if it's not yet, it's not the end. If something makes you nervous, it's probably because you're on the right path. It's wonderful to think that some of the best moments of your life haven't happened yet. Nothing is more painful than learning from experience, except perhaps not learning at all. At every moment, you have the choice to progress or return to safety. One of the quickest ways to improve your life is to do what you said you would. Your future self will remember those times when you kept your word. A failure can sometimes turn out to be the best thing that could happen. If you don't take risks, you may lose even more. Hope is like a star. It shines brightest in adversity. You can't change the past, but the future is in your hands. If you hate starting over, then stop giving up. What your mind can conceive, it can achieve. If you want to achieve greatness, stop asking for permission. Some storms don't come to destroy your life, but to illuminate your path. The limits of the possible are discovered only by daring to attempt the impossible. If you want to increase your chances of success, be prepared to double your failures. Adversity is the mirror in which we discover ourselves. If a path is beautiful, don't ask where it leads. Just go. Everything we are is the result of our thoughts. The challenges before you are never greater than the strength you possess within. When you leave your comfort zone, life truly begins. There are far better things to come than everything you leave behind. The future always starts now, and your best self is waiting for you. One of the secrets to success is being ready when opportunity presents itself. There's meaning in every journey, even if the traveler doesn't yet perceive it. Don't let your mistakes hold you back. Use them as stepping stones to rise. When you understand you deserve a beautiful future, you free yourself from your past. People are as happy as they decide to be. One day, you'll have to stop living up to others' expectations and follow your own path. The roads to success and failure look very similar. Wake up with determination and go to bed with satisfaction. It's never too early to stop growing. Growing means letting go of some illusions to adopt new ones. You are always one decision away from radically changing your life. Don't seek to be a man of success, but a man of value. The saddest regrets are those of what could have been. You won't find peace by avoiding life's difficulties. Let your dreams guide your heart, for your life belongs to you.